Excerpt from Sister Citizen by Michelle V. Harris Perry. It may be shocking that some black women actors seem willing to embody the historically degrading image of mammy by accepting movie roles where they are cast as the nurturing caretakers of white women and children. It may seem inexplicable that a respected black woman educator would stamp her foot, jab her finger in a black man's face, and scream while trying to make a point on national television, thereby reconfirming the notion that black women are irrationally angry. To understand why black women's public actions and political strategies sometimes seem tilted in ways that accommodate the degrading stereotypes about them, it is important to appreciate the structural constraints that influence their behavior. It can be hard to stand up straight in a crooked room. The subtitle of this book is an adaptation of Ntozake Shange's Korea poem, For Colored Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough. For Colored Girls is a definitive artistic, visual, and poetic representation of the experience of the crooked room. It has sold more than 100,000 copies. The play was first produced off-Broadway in 1975. The next year it became a Broadway production, and in 19 it earned an Obie Award for Distinguished Production and a Tony Award for Best Featured Actress. The official publication, production, and awards history does not capture the meaning of this piece for African American women. Since its introduction more than 30 years ago, For Colored Girls has been a mainstay in the personal libraries of African American women, of black feminist curriculum, and of black women's local theater productions. Literary scholar Salamisha Tilley describes it as the Black Feminist Bible, and author Ntozake Shange observes, "Not a day goes by when some young woman somewhere isn't doing a For Colored Girls monologue, making the voice her own, finding her own infinite beauty once again." For Shange's piece viscerally depicts the crooked room that black women confront. The production portrays the harshest and most bitter experiences of black women's lives. Her characters suffer sexual and romantic betrayal, abuse, rape, illegal abortion, heartbreak, and rejection. For Colored Girls has lasting significance for so many because it presents black women's experiences with unflinching rawness that is not primarily concerned with translating these experiences for a broader audience. Its primary goal is to give voice to black women by acknowledging the challenges they face, not to invoke pity or even empathy either from black men or from white viewers. It speaks to and about black women, and it does so by using language, images, and experiences that resonate for black women. For many who love it, reading or seeing Shange's For Colored Girls is like noticing not that one is alone in the crooked room but, rather, that there are others standing bent, stooped, or surprisingly straight. It is an experience of having someone make visible the slanted images that too frequently remain invisible. The poems were addressing situations that bridged our secret, unspoken, longing. For Colored Girls still is a women's trip, and the connection we can make through it, with each other and for each other, is to empower us all. Shange's work exposes the fragility of black women's emotional lives and insists that the agony of their experiences is collective, structural, and not of their own making. But it is not exclusively an exploration of victimization. Though her characters know pain, they also know love, passion, exploration, joy, music, and dance. Despite the incredible obstacles they face, not all of her women are irreparably broken. Results from the psychological studies of the crooked room showed that many respondents did find a way to discern the true upright position even when everything around them was distorted. Hurston's account of Janie Mae Crawford in Their Eyes Were Watching God is a literary example of this ability to find the upright, as is Shange's final poem in For Colored Girls, A Laying On of Hands.